Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny 2 video. Now, in this video, we will delve even closer into the exotic auto rifle known as Quicksilver Storm. Now, if you did not know, the Quicksilver Storm is an exotic like any other pre-order bonus that, one, not only releases prior to the expansion release, but also has a brand new catalyst. Now, that is very similar to other exotics as well if you played Beyond Light or played Witch Queen, as No Time to Explain and Osseous Trigger were exotics that did include a catalyst. However, with those catalysts, they usually had some sort of course, lock or tie to some type of, new endgame activity. Now, with No Time to Explain, you had to do the Beyond Light campaign and, of course, complete it. With the Witch Queen expansion for Osseous Trigger, you actually had to use the new method of weapon crafting to level up the Osseous Trigger to, of course, apply the exotic catalyst. Unlike any of those, with the new exotic Quicksilver Storm, we finally actually found out some of now known information for its catalyst, and in this video we are going to go right into that. But before we get into it, if you don't mind subscribing and liking this video, it would really mean a lot, as I want to just do some quick easy guides for any new weapon that is releasing with this expansion. But other than that, let's get right into it. To start off with some basic stuff, Quicksilver Storm was revealed and was given out to players in Season of Plunder. This is the first exotic pre-order bonus that was released to us 2 seasons prior to the release date of an expansion, so it's kind of a bit strange as recent pre-order bonuses was never given out until the expansion launch, and it's probably one of the factors of why this video is being made, as we not only found out what the catalyst does, but we found some information on how to obtain it. But for some little, again, basic stuff on it, you will need to pre-order the Lightfall Plus Annual Pass Edition. You cannot get the Standard Edition in order to do so. You would have to get the, of course, Collector's Edition or the Lightfall Plus Annual Pass Edition to get the Quicksilver Storm, plus its Annual Pass, and you will have to pre-order the expansion. I guess that's obvious, as I just said that. But moreover, as soon as you pre-order the expansion, you will be able to go to Master Raoul in the tower, and you'll be able to pick up your items, the Quicksilver Storm of course, and some of the Ghost Shell, an emblem, and an emote that are pretty cool for the Lightfall theme that will be coming into the game. So, one of the things that I feel that a lot of people tend to forget is what this exotic does, because we haven't really went into it in a while. Now, this exotic has an exotic perk called Rocket Tracers, which landing multiple hits turns your next shot into a homing micro rocket. The other intrinsic perk is called Grenade Chaser. Landing multiple rockets loads a grenade, and you have to switch the weapon to swap into the grenade launcher mode, and of course you will shoot it, and it's pretty crazy. Now, Redrix, how do I get this exotic and what does it do? Now, let's start off with the second question. What does it do? Now, we saw in the weapons and gear trailer from what Bungie released a week ago is that the Quicksilver Storm exotic catalyst will have the grenades that I've said before with the intrinsic perk create tangles on kills. And with today being the launch date of the Strand trailer and more of the deep dive on Strand, tangles will be a big role in the new subclass. So using this weapon will be pretty insane for the new subclass, and it's probably something you might want to use once the new Strand subclass is out there. And it's going to be really imperative for the exotic armor pieces, especially for the Warlock, as a lot of it focus on using tangles, and as many of you know, all the classes can of course grab tangles and throw them at enemies. Now, with tangles being a big role, you can expect again that this exotic weapon will be a pretty crazy thing and probably synergize very well with the subclass. Now, how do I grant it, Redrix? Now, in order to, of course, get the Quicksilver Storm Catalyst, it is said on the release date of the Lightfall expansion, that's the release date of this catalyst, is that there will be an upgrade available to the people who, of course, bought this exotic. Now, it says in a lot of the press room information, and it does say on the Bungie.net page that it doesn't seem to be looking into anything with weapon crafting. I would be very surprised, and I of course will make an update video on it if it has something to do with weapon crafting. However, that would be very unlikely, as it had to be already in the weapon crafting table upon release in order to do so, and it would be appearing there. So it looks like this year we don't have to do anything with the weapon crafting table, and, which is of course great for many, that you will be granted the Cataylst either before or after the Lightfall campaign. Now, of course, how many kills, Redrix, do I need to get after I obtain the Cataylst in order to finalize it onto my weapon? You're going to have to defeat 700 targets with this weapon. I believe, of course, the grenade final blows will grant more additional progress to the Cataylst, and that will help out with the weapon. There will not be a Cataylst quest, as of course this is a pre-order bonus, and there won't be anything tied to weapon crafting. And again, if they are, I will be doing an update video, but it's very unlikely as it's not tied to anything so far. So yeah guys, that pretty much sums up the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this little video on the Quicksliver Storm exotic Cataylst, and if you guys did, then why not subscribe? I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for all the support. Here we go to Neo Muna. Cannot wait.